I'm Daniel, and I like shoes. I just want to thank you all right off the bat. I've got 133 subscribers right now while I'm recording this video, and we're going places, y'all. We're going places. My last video was a special video that my daughter was in, and I've got one more special video. Don't worry, I've got plenty more shoes and several videos already recorded and on the way, so we'll get back to those really soon. But I told y'all recently that I wanted to do a giveaway video, and the last video I kind of joked about giving away a pair of shoes to my daughter. That doesn't really count as a giveaway. This is your giveaway video, guys. So, about a month ago, I went on a youth retreat with my church, and one of the kids that was there with us, he's a kid I've known for several years now. He's a young man now, he's not really a kid. And I know that he likes Jordans, I know he likes sneakers. I've shown him a whole lot of shoes that I've had. One time I had a trunk full of shoes when I got to church, and he came out and looked at all of them. And there was one shoe in particular that he had told me that he liked and that he was going to buy from me. His dad's bought a pair of shoes for me before, just because I had them and he wanted them, so I sold them to him for what I had paid for them. But at the youth camp, there was a family that was with us, or a couple families that were with us that don't actually go to our church. We had hired their band to come play for us, play our worship music, and they brought some of their kids with them. And one night at dinner, I looked across the cafeteria. Most of the adults were sitting at one corner of the cafeteria, and I looked across the cafeteria and I see this kid. He's sitting there. He was sitting there and he was having a conversation with one of the kids of the band members, and I could just see his face. And he didn't have any adults around him. He didn't know anybody was looking, but I could see his face, and he was really engaged with that conversation. And in that moment, right when I saw his face and how he was accepting the kid that he had never met before that week, God just told me, you just got to give him that pair of shoes. The pair of shoes that he told you that he wanted to buy from you, you got to give it to him. And I knew at that moment I was gonna give it to him. And I wanted to read y'all just something from Romans. It's Romans chapter 12 that a lot of this chapter is relevant to the story, but I'm going to read you just a couple of things. In verse 2 it says, "Don't copy the behaviors and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think." It goes on to say at the second half of verse 5 that we are many parts to one body, and we all belong to each other. And skipping down a little bit further in verse 9, it says, "Don't just pretend to love others, really love them." And when I saw his face, he didn't care that this kid that he had never met before, looked different. He didn't care that this kid that he had never met before acted different. He was just there to love him. And when I saw that, I immediately thought, that's a really mature young man. And then I thought, no, that's Christ-like young man. And like I said, God told me that I had to give him a pair of shoes. And really, it wasn't anything that special. It was just a pair of Jordan 1 mids that he had seen that I had that he wanted. And they're not the easiest thing to come by. You can't just go to any store and grab them off the shelf. But it was what he wanted. And I recorded some of me giving him the shoes last Sunday at church. I didn't plan it out all that well. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, and you can't really hear the audio that well, but I'll show you just a little section of me giving him the shoes, and man, it just made his day, and it made my day too. I really enjoyed that, and I've got another one of these videos coming soon. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do it, but I already know who it's coming to. And like I said, we're at 133 subscribers now. At 500 subscribers, there will be a YouTube subscriber giveaway. By the way, Sean, the kid from my church, he is subscribed to the videos. He's been subscribed for a while, and he watches them on a regular basis, which wasn't really relevant to why I ended up giving him that pair of shoes, but I'll throw that in there too. And there's one more coming, but at 500 subscribers, y'all, I'm going to do a YouTube giveaway where anybody that likes and comments on that video will be entered for a chance to win one of a number of pairs of shoes that I'm going to have out in the video. You choose from which one you want. If I don't have your size and the style that you want, I'll try to get it for you. I may be able to, especially most of the shoes I should be able to get for you. But again, that's 500 subscribers. We're at 133 now. So you gotta like the video, you gotta comment on the video, and why is this so funny? Like the video, comment on the video, and tell your friends, because we're doing things here. And you're about to see this little clip of me making this kid's day, and it made my day too. So stick with me, watch the rest of the videos, go back and like the other ones too, and I really appreciate y'all for watching. See you next time.
Just a man, dude.
Nah, you the man.
No.
You the man.
Like, that's what I saw. Like, that's a man sitting there. That's a man sitting there talking to this kid. So he said, just give them to him. I know you wanted them, so just give them to him.
Man, you know I wanted to. Thank you so much.
But this is gonna go on YouTube.
Okay. Hey, you too. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What'd you get?
Look at these beautiful J1s. Oh my
Ooh.
god. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Subscribe. Like and leave a comment.
See
On
you
that
later.
notification bell.